What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. Hope you had a good weekend. And in today's video, we will be continuing training for the League of Heroes. It's just the League of Heroes. So here we are with Sakura Bakushin O, the Sports Festival 1. As you guys can see, I do have a UD Castle Light. I did train that over the weekend. And she's alright. She just doesn't have an S aptitude for any aptitude at all. So regardless, I think she'll be all right to bring along regardless, because she is pretty much the best short distance I have. So I'm hoping that I can do the same with Sakura Bakushin O. But the setup is pretty much the same as whatever I use for Calcium Light. Nothing has changed here. 2-speed, renting the Smart Falcon along with my Duramente. Then we have Ishino Flower Power card, Naruto Taishin Wise card, Ura Guts card, and also the Yayoi Friend card. And that is going to be pretty much a setup for Sakura Bakushin O. And yeah, we're just going to get the run started. But before we do go into the run and into the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or to the Circle Request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, here we are training Sakura Bakushin O, and I think I've been okay with the scenarios so far. It's not like it's completely been forgotten. Well, technically it was, but after a few runs, it kind of just remembered a few things, I guess, and I don't know. Seems okay. It's probably what I should say. But other than that, let's just get over the comments. And the first one is going to be from Rick. And first one says, well, it just says skip banner for me. That's pretty much the only comment from Rick. And Nova says, my man. Well, coming from Nova, I'm not surprised if he would skip. But Rick, good to know. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone else was going to skip anyway, regardless. So, actually, I did not fix this up. The all right. Other than that, thank you, Rick, for the comment. Nova for the response. Next comment is going to be from, or next batch of comments is going to be from Nova. Would it make sense for me to pull them for the League of Heroes or CM? I don't think so. I originally started participating in CMs because I wanted the rocks. Now that I got the wins in 2 Group A finals now, I feel satisfied. Even if I know that short CM and probably Mile 2 will be hard for me to get into Group A. I am toast, but I am chill toast. That's just pretty much the reason why you won't be able to improve for mile and short distances, because most of the Umas you pull for is generally for medium distance. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not like I expected you to pull anyway, regardless. As long as you're satisfied, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You know what? F it. I'm gonna use the OG Zephyr in the upcoming CM for Mile. I'm gonna beat those Valentine Zephyrs at their own game. Praise the Ardent card. Well, I'll worry about the CM when I'm done training here, which pretty much after the League of Heroes starts. Although, kind of curious to see what scenario we'll be training for, or training in for the new CM. So we'll just have to wait and see. Well, the CM is already mild, so the scenario should be short and mild focused. Days are gone when we have general scenario. I could be wrong though, but Eugen Voodoo is telling me that this is how they're gonna go about it. True, if it's already mild distance, but it doesn't mean they can just let us go back to Great Food Festival. What if it's mild medium? We never know really, but if you think about it, they did make us go back to Great Food Festival. Even though we can perfectly still do one more month in the run Mecha Musume run scenario. So I don't know. It's side games. It's side games. Classroom of the Elite does have a pretty awesome protagonist. I don't consider him good, but he's not bad either. True. All he wants is to enjoy the remaining school life. I think that makes him neutral. Yeah, you could say so. Say so. Any acceleration for global means global UMA means, yeah, free to plays are gonna get bullied. I just want to see how bad it gets month one. We might see a new UMA banner every week. With the amount of UMAs we have from the beginning until now, it's a lot of UMAs. So I don't think acceleration for global is gonna be a good thing, because it's just gonna be a stupid amount of banners along the way. Like a stupid amount of banners. And the only ones they would pretty much probably keep around the same time would be like the Valentines, all the like event UMAs, and then everything else would just get fast forwarded or accelerated. Which I don't like the idea of it getting accelerated, but we'll see how they do it. Plus, we don't even have a official date still, so with it being February already, we don't know if they're just gonna do a surprise drop. I don't know if it's even in. Is it even in the App Store? We'll go take a quick look at the App Store on my phone. Because if it is, then it'll probably have the date. Honestly, I don't even see it. I typed Uma Musume, but let me try Pretty Derby. There's a... Yeah, I don't see it. So the fact that there isn't even an app ready in the App Store, I don't have full confidence that it's coming out pretty soon. So whoever guessed the anniversary along with myself, kind of wrong about it. I'd say. There's no way. Maybe they can still add it within like the next 2 weeks, but I don't see it happening at all. Let me actually also check. I'm just checking their Twitter, the global Twitter. It's 2 hours ago they showed the, I don't know if they did it before or not, but they just did Saiyan Skies character intro. No, I see nothing. I see nothing at all. Heard a loud bang from my headphones, so I'm not too sure how loud it really was. Well, I just heard a bang, so I don't know if I heard it from outside, even though my windows are closed. But it did come from my right. I heard it from my right ear, so let's see if anything fell in my room. Although that'd be weird also. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, it's like I said, I don't see anything, any news about I don't know about any release date or anything like that. Any more days? Sure. But yeah, I just think it's sometime this month. Who knows? Maybe they'll do the release in by the half anniversary, since it was what, before the half anniversary when they announced global. So maybe we're looking at the half anniversary time around like, that would be August, but it could be before that, like July or even June. Because at this point, it's just people just waiting. This is why, I mean, the wait has been happening for too long for global people who wanted to play it. So I don't know. It is what it is. I forgot you like Anby, but I would like a S rank Nicole. Her free skin is better than Ellen's paid skin in Alameo. My other friend might get back into Zenless if we get an S rank Billy. Honestly, I could see them doing S ranks for A ranks in the future. But it would have to make sense in a way. Like, it would have to be somewhat related to the story, to the Van Bee's background and all that. It kind of makes sense that something big is going to happen around, I guess, Anby's story or side of things. But who knows? There could be. Maybe like that S rank Billy would be Sons of Caledon. Who knows? Who knows, right? As for Nicole, I don't know. Nicole's just Nicole to me. I wouldn't know exactly how they would make an S rank for her. Trying to think of like story wise. Maybe just give her an S rank just to have an S rank. But yeah, I did like Anby, or still like Anby. Hold off there. What are we doing? Just a race. Trigger the Chingy killer. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna pull for Trigger, but problem with that is if I assuming they do have a new Bang Boo. You need usually two people from the same action, so I might not be able to do that if I don't pull for Trigger, because I don't actually don't know if it shows for Soldier 11, does it? Okay, it does show it. I don't even have Soldier 11, but it'll be kind of weird to have, at least in my opinion, to have two attackers in the same team. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't even have Soldier 11 to begin with, so it'll be just quite interesting on how I build that Anby team. It might just be more towards just whatever at this point. Unless she has like a split between the new one, or is it technically new? Technically is, but Soldier 11's been around. Like between the, was it Cobalt Squad or Opal Squad, whatever it was, and the Cunning Hairs, and maybe, then maybe. I feel like I should have probably done the juvenile fillies, but oh well. I'm just gonna rest here. They say Phoebe's gonna be a support for Rover Spectro. I don't use Spectro Rover at all, but I guess I want to use it with Gen C, full Spectro team. I don't see how she would support Spectro Rover when both Phoebe and Spectro Rover are either, I mean, from what I've seen, Phoebe's a main DPS, or just a DPS in general, which Rover is also a DPS, main or sub DPS, whatever you want her to be. So and I think from what I saw from Phoebe's kit, I don't know how she would be a supporter at all. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know how she would be a supporter if, from what I've seen, it seems like she's just dealing damage. Plus, at this point, besides people who don't have any other Spectro characters, don't see any of us really using Spectro Rover, to be honest. If she's just gonna support Spectro Rover, it would make more sense for her to support Gen C, but it's kind of just weird at the same time because she's not much of a supporter, like I said. Maybe she has like some kind of supporting effects that I probably don't remember. But from what I remember, most of her stuff just sounds like DPS stuff. And so yeah, monthly Uma ticket got me a wedding Sakura Chino? Chieno? Chinois. It's a Chiono. Sakura Chiono. I have no idea what her name is despite having her OG form for a while now. I have never thought of using her for anything. I guess it's new and all, but man, the Uma pool should be larger than this. Isn't it already bigger than... It should be already fairly big. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, using Ellen after Miyabi's making me feel like she's decent to use, but so much more inferior than Miyabi. I'm not sure if I'm the only one here, but man, it feels bad to use her now. There's definitely a gap between the two when it comes to DPS capabilities. And obviously Miyabi is on top. Miyabi's just Miyabi. She's crazy. Crazy good. So I don't really have anything else to add from there because as much as I do like Ellen as well, there is a huge difference. A huge difference when it comes to damage output and all that. Gameplay style or just game style, whatever, character battle style and all that. I prefer Miyabi, but it's not like I didn't like Ellen to begin with. So it is what it is. I can still use Ellen for feet or like other stuff, but yeah, that's not really much. It's not really much. A new GFL 2 information dropped, and we're getting Dash-chan. Meta support sniper, and yeah, another good addition to the team. Standard banner pity system is coming, and we can pick which doll or weapon to get. Also, we're getting a huge Sabrina bikini skin. Well, that's all. That's your name written all over it. Anything huge related usually is. But no, we should be getting the banner like in a few days, right? Usually just like a little gap in between, I guess, so to speak. Then I think, yeah, when Eugen said Wu was suck, the reaction from Shushu's funny. I mean, anything Chinese sounding or related to it is going to be heavily scrutinized by Eugen. From what I noticed, yes. It can't be helped since the political stuff is getting worse day by day. Then again, there's no Taiwanese sounding names in gacha games, so I will stick to those Chinese names, but they still butcher the pronunciation in English. I just go with whatever I hear, and if there is a different way in saying it, then sure, I'll try to correct myself, but that's all I got. And you're right, Shushu. I don't pull because Annie is coming and I need to be safe. No, you're way beyond safe, and you're just pulling because you're not pulling just because you don't want to pull. That's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. You don't pull just because you don't pull. The day you prove me wrong, well, it probably will never happen. It will probably never happen. But other than that, that is pretty much it from Nova. Thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. The next comment is going to be from Eugen. Says there's two comments actually. I like the banner and I may pull because of Aston Machan, but like the usual, I'm not right away to pull and go with the wait and see approach, which ended up not pulling for support card. Or not pulling For support card, I'm interested in Econodictus Wits card. I guess we'll call it Wits. What do I do here? Nova responded saying, well, just let us know when you do pull. We got to perform... Where to go? We got to perform some voodoo sacrifice. Sure. And then the second one says it's basically the monthly circle report. Just a quick review. First, Eugen, 46 million. I said I'm busy and no time. Why still on top? Because you... Because you... I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Second is A, 25 million. Third is Ron Track with 17 mil. Nova at fourth with 16.7 mil. Ren at fifth with 15.9. Sixth, I don't know who's sixth. So we just skipped over to seventh. Nuz at 13.7. And myself at 10th for 9.5. As usual, everyone below me is purged. Alright, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I'll see you on the next one. One of these days, Nova, I'm going to actually switch you over as leader so you can just deal with that. So you can just deal with that. I'm pretty sure y'all checked that there was more time in the video, but one of these days, Nova, one of these days, I'm just gonna randomly give you the leader privileges, or just make you the leader. But other than that, that's gonna be it for Eugen's comment. I don't know, Nova, your comment is kind of, leave it at that. But thank you, Eugen, for the comment, and Nova for your responses. Appreciate it as always. Let's see, 63. And the next comments, the last couple comments or few comments, will be from Tanoki. Personally, I would prefer the new scenario to be a parent training scenario. A solid parent training scenario where we do GFF and Mecha for our racing Umas, but the new scenario for parents. That's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. Having a scenario focus on parent training, but then if you think about it again, it's not like everyone's going to be doing parent training, which probably makes sense for them to make a scenario like that. But if you think about parent training, it kind of goes beyond the, in a way, beyond the casual people and what they would do. At least that's what I think. At least that's what I think. Trying to see what to do here. I think I'll just choose that. We are in the perfect position where GFF covers short mile and Mecha covers medium long. Yes, we are. And we can pump the brakes on the power creep for a bit. You can never stop the power creep. Will that happen though? Absolutely not. And Noah says parent scenario equals me going on second hiatus. CG knows that players like me won't do parent training for giggles. We are in this for the cards, man. And that's exactly what I meant to say. The casuals, the people who just casually play the game won't put in the effort to do the parent training scenario. They'll probably just train, and that's pretty much it. Will they actually make a parents from a quote unquote parent scenario? I don't think so. If they didn't want to do it before, normally they're not going to do it again, or they're still not going to do it. Next comment from Tanoki says, welfare nature, huh? Not sure how powerful that is, but for the scenario welfare, SSRB will welfare is locked for the scenario link. Well, that's if you have it. That's if you have it. Apparently, it is possible to build low UCs even without Shakur. No parent training either. I'm pretty sure it is. Just I would say probably a good amount of luck, good RNG, as always. Because even with the best of cards, you could still have some crappy RNG at one point and have a bad training once in a while. Like once in a while, not all the time, just once in a while. You could do wise training. Noah says, I mean, I've seen UC5s consistently now, and people are getting used to the mecha scenario compared to months ago when it first came out. Now going back to GFF and making a UC, now that's a new challenge. I honestly don't know if you can. Well, I don't think you can without having a good amount of cards, like the good cards. What I meant to say. Because I barely was able to scratch UD with Cowstone Light. So, I don't know. I don't know. I've seen UC, but a really high UC, I don't think I've seen it. And then the last comment says, monthly 3-star guaranteed ticket gave me OG Shakur. Not a dupe, no complaints for me. This also gives me all versions of Shakur. Congrats, congrats. And that is going to be pretty much it for the comments. So thank you, Nova, Tanoki, Eugen, and Rick for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, I think I am just gonna let the let the training go on. I'll focus on seeing if I can get this into another UD. Who knows if I can or not. But I think before that, maybe a slight update. I'm not too sure. Over the weekend, I did manage to do a training for Cowstone Light. Obviously, y'all saw that with what was one of the parents that I used for Sakura Bakushin O. As for like gotcha games and all that, I did catch up with the Lantern Right story. At least just the story portion, not the events part in Genshin. I did some event stuff in Snowbreak. Oh, and I did manage to get the character, although it was like close to 90 pulls. It was close to 90 pulls. Is that and since the EOS announcement of Atelier haven't logged in, I think it truly is the end. I think it truly is the end. Maybe I'll still log in just to probably finish the rest of the story, if anything. But I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, and then also last week was also the 10th anniversary for Dokkan. And I did manage to pull 2 out of the 3 part 1 characters so far. Thinking I should just hold off and wait for part 2. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else that I pulled for. I don't know why I'm looking around my desk like it'll be there, but yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna go focus on the run, see if we can get a pretty good run. But other than that, I'll see you guys or talk to you guys after I finish picking the skills and all that at the end. So I'll talk to you guys then. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of the training. I don't think I have anything to buy with this remaining 75 points. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, did not get an S aptitude on any aptitudes, unfortunately, but the stats doesn't look too bad. So let's see how well I ended up training Sakura Bakushin O this time around. It might be another Calstone Light, like I trained over the weekend. Could be a UD, but we'll see. It is. So now I have trained 2 UDs, 2 more UDs in Great Food Festival. Honestly, it's kind of surprising, but I at the same time, I think I did all right. I think I did all right for the most part. For the most part. Well, I'll just pick whatever between the two here. Doesn't... sure. We'll just go with that. Well, we ended off with 1764 speed, 593 stamina, 1389 power, 1264 guts, and 1247 on wise. Like I said, no S aptitude on any aptitudes at all. No S aptitudes at all. And that should be, yep, that is my best. From a UE5 to UD, that's a pretty significant gap, I'd say. Like a whole 5 spots, I guess. Like 2.5, no, 2.8 mil, I think. I mean, mil, top 1,000 gap between the two. Just fairly good. So I'd say it was a pretty successful run. I technically can use Sakura Bakushin O along with Calstone Light, so we'll see what happens there. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how your guys' weekend were, what you guys did and all that, and if y'all did any training for the League of Heroes already. Obviously, I'm just getting started just so I can possibly just not worry about it later on. but we'll see how that goes. But if there's anything else y'all want to talk about or ask me, whether if it's Pretty Derby related or anything else, it doesn't have to be Pretty Derby related. Just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shoo Shoo. Once you give it a search, hit request join, it'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section down below or to the circle request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.